Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Julz and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me on yet another video. I really do appreciate it. Today we are going to do a cash stuffing. Oh, sorry, bumping the camera. So I'm going to need the planner, but I'm not going to bore you guys with the planner because you'll read it before I do it and you're just doubling yourselves up on work. So it's all written down in here, and this is for the last week of February, which goes into obviously the first week of March. So it's from the 26th of February, which is tomorrow, until the 3rd of March. Can you believe it? 5 weeks done in February is awesome. And yeah, over the moon. I got through it. So this money is not correct. It's not correct denominations that I need, but it's just what I had. So it was money I should have put back to bank and didn't yet. So yeah, we'll just have to, you'll have to bear with me while I stuff the cash. We are stuffing, and I think I needed 226. I've decided to stuff 230, and I'll show you how when we go through it. Okay, so we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. 205, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30. Now that is really annoying me that all these notes are upside down back to front round the corners, but I'm going to try and not be too obsessive over it because there is no real need to be bothered about how the money sits, but I can't help it. Would it do anything to me if I left it? No, absolutely not, but I like it aesthetically pleasing, shall I say. So some of these notes I just don't like. I don't know if anybody, oh no, if you're in England you only really have the one note, don't you? Anybody else in Scotland like have their favourite notes? I really don't like the Clydesdale Bank Manny. He creeps me out. Sir William Arrol, from 1839 to 1913. No idea what he was or who he was or why he was any significance to go in on a note, but any historians out there will be able to tell me. But yeah, I really don't like him. Not that I don't like him, I don't know him to dislike him, but yeah, I don't like his picture. This is Mary Somerville. She was 1780 to 1872. So again, she must have been of some importance to be on a note for the Clydesdale Bank. There'll be less in there for you guys. Right, okay, let's get cracking. So I still haven't finished my envelopes. They're in the making, they just haven't been finalised yet, that I'm going to add to this. So I'll take them out and scan them just now. I need to scan, anybody that does scan receipts, you will need to get them scanned this week before the end of the month for which one is it? The Amazon Shopper Panel one. So groceries is going to get 40. So 20, 30, 40. Fuel is going to get 45. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. My spending, well, from next week I'm going to be doing a game with my spending again, but for my spending this week we're just going to put the £10 in, but so from my first week of March will be different. Piper is not getting anything this week, but I'm going to put the household in here for the moment, and that's getting another 10. And I did in my, I'm going to make this into a sinking fund, but I forgot, and I cash stuffed, I put it into challenges in my last video. So we're starting from scratch, so it's going to get 10. I don't really need anything householdy, and once it gets to 50 I will stop anyway, but that will go into Piper for the moment. Excuse me. For the moment, work spending is going to get 5. and then I'll explain a little bit more what we're doing with that. And then eating out is going to get 10. I'm going to change this envelope over to look like one of these, but it is actually a sinking fund. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70 in there. It soon goes, I think we're at 35 to 40 pound for a meal now. It doesn't take long to go. So yeah, so that is the purse for the moment stuffed. Let me just flip over the book. I'm going into the All About Me. So All About Me is getting 15. So I was very kindly gifted some more money last week. So I'm adding it to my All About Me. So I'm not going to give myself one of those ones though. So in the bank we have 200, which is sitting ready waiting for me to get my ring. I'm going to hopefully do it this week. I'm just really nervous about it. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do it. This beautiful envelope was made by Dilly Dally Budgets as well. She does beautiful custom mades. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So we've got 200 in the bank, and then we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 15, 20, 320 in there. And what I'm actually as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the, where are we? Our birthday money, so that's my birthday money. There's £50 in there, 20, 40, 50, and I'm going to add that in here because I'm going to start saving for Alan's birthday quite soon, because he has a special birthday coming up this year, so I want to make sure I've got plenty of money for me to do what I wish, spoil wise, with him. So we now have 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 370. I can get my ring, I can put this money aside and get myself maybe a nice bag or a nice perfume, or, you know, I'm ever so grateful, guys, so thank you so much. So that is now in there. Hair and Beauty this week is going to get 5. So we have got all of these in here. As you can see, I've not had my nails done yet, I've not had my hair done yet. Yeah, I'm not really very good at this whole beautifying myself. That's the wrong pen. This week, but this month, sorry. But there's reasons. So we have everything saved up anyway. So we've got my nails saved up to get them done whenever my lady comes back. I've got money for my hair to get that done whenever I get a chance, some time off to get that done. And then I have put away for my eyebrows and my lashes. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 55 and 60 in there. So I think once, I'll take that one out there. Once I once I do my lashes, I'm then going to, that'll be me completed for any of these until I get something done, and then obviously I'll start saving for that again. Clothing isn't getting anything this week. It has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85 in there. And Dog Groom isn't getting anything. I think she probably needs another £5, does she? 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. No, she's fully funded actually for her, to get her, sorry, I'm not concentrating. She's fully funded now to get her hair cut, so I can get in and get that booked. So that is good. Vet fund is going to get £5. £600 in the bank at the moment. And then she also has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105. So £705 in there for Piper for anything in the vet. She went and had her 6 monthly checkup and her injection. Everything's fine with her. Vet's very happy with her. The only thing is her teeth, which I've said to you before, I'm like absolutely petrified of the dentist and stuff like that, and I'm not being very good at keeping her teeth nice. She will be 7 in May, so of course she's not neglected, but I need to make more of an effort to get her teeth done, to brush her teeth and things, because I'm not very good. So Alan has said he will help. Our birthday is now, we're going to move in now to Alan's birthday, which is in December, so plenty of time to save for that, but I do want to start putting a bit here and there away whenever I can, because it'll soon come round and he has got his big birthday. So binder 1. Not much going into these binders this week, just because we're in the 5th week of the month, so we're a little bit short. Money is going into home improvement. So I have spent a little bit of this, which I will do another video talking about. Not as much as I thought I was going to spend, so I'm quite chuffed with that. But yeah, so £5. Did I put £5 in? It should be £10. £10 is going into home improvement. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. So 860. I think I've spent 215. Alan got some of the bits that I wanted for me. He bought me them for my birthday, because he hadn't bought me anything for Inverness. He actually bought them, so I really didn't spend very much. I've got more to buy for the living room that could only be bought online, but I haven't done that yet, so but I will get there. £5 is going into appliances, so we've got 300 in the bank, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105. So £405 in appliances, which is good, because I really do think my washer's about to go. Cooker is about to go as well, but because I've got an air fryer, I'm not using the cooker as much. Garden and electric, we're just skipping. They're not changed for months and months now. Binder 2. So car maintenance is going to get 10. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 70 in car maintenance, which is grand. So we've got to go for MOT in April, but it has to go out. My dad will do some work on it, new brakes pads and things like that. I'm not really sure. I'm saying brake pads, I have no idea what he's going to do. In March, get that ready for the MOT, and it needs, my new windscreen will need replacing, so I'm going to need a lot more than what I've got here. But what I'll probably do is take it out of here, because I have until the end of June to top this back up to 700, so I'm not worrying too much about that, but I will put as much into that before April as I can. So nothing's going into car insurance. £5 is going into birthdays, so I do need to get my niece, she's asked for a nice perfume for her birthday. She wants a nice bottle, nothing too florally. That was her only. She kind of likes sort of foodie smells. So yeah, so that is on the lookout. So if anybody has any sort of teenagers, or if any of you are in your sort of early 20s and you're watching this, if you could let me know some perfume recommendations, please. Maybe pop it on my private message me on Instagram, just so in case she watches this and so she can't see the options. But yeah, we'd love to just get some inspiration before I go off and buy her perfume. So but yeah, we've got 2 birthdays in March, one at the start and one at the end. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 75 in there, which is fine. Did I put the money in there? The £5? Oh, I don't even know. We'll find out. We've got an extra £5 at the end of the month. It's from there. At the end of the month, at the end of this. Holidays is going to get 5. I'm finding I'm chatting too much. I'm forgetting what I'm saying. So holidays is get, we've already got 100 in there. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65. No holidays planned. We might have a day away in April when the schools are off in April. But then we're coming into lambing season, so Alan intends not to go out then. Gifting is fine for the moment. And we've done eating out, so it's just challenges now. So we'll go into here and we're going to be finishing the monthly challenge for February, oh golly, which is £10. And so we have completed that on the 25th of the 2nd, 2024. That is completed. Excuse me, yawning. So that should be £100 in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So February has got 50. And then we're going to put £10 in here. I really must get another container for this. 52 week. Most everyone's mad. We've completed that for February, and the seasonal one we're not doing. Mother's Day, we're going to put £10 in. £10. Oh, that's the wrong pen. Not that it matters. £10. So we've only got £15 and we'll get this one completed, ready for, oh, my mum. So we should have $20, $30, $40, $45, $50, $55, $60. I thought that came out there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 60 from there. And then we have got £16 to go into the opticians. 10, 20, no, 15 and 16 going into opticians. I'm not going to count this, it's too fiddly with all the coins. But yeah, so that is going in there. 16. So what will we score off? Will we just do an 8 and 2 4s just to get that out of the way? So that is the opticians one. And then this £4, what I'm going to do with that is I'm actually going to put it into my Saffiano. I'm going to put it towards work spending because I am spending a little bit more. I'll put it in here. In fact, no, I'll not put it in here. I am spending a little bit more on work spending than the £5. So we have been going, and I've had soup, which has been £5.50, but I've had soup and water, and sometimes it's nice to maybe to have like more of a fizzy drink or a cup of tea after the soup or whatever, which I'm not being able to do. So yeah, I'm not getting a cup of tea and a cake for under £5 for the places that the client likes to go. Soup's £5.50, so just to give me a little bit more leeway, instead of using my grocery money, because obviously groceries are coming up a bit now as well. So but yeah, so that is us. That's cash stuffing for this week. That's the last week in what what month are we in? February. So we're now going into March, and I just want to quickly show you. So there's some challenges going up on Etsy today. I did show some in my last video, but so like the opticians one's going up, the Mother's Day one's going up, my freebie one's going up, but it will be discounted. I can't put it up as a freebie on Etsy. So it will be discounted for a physical product. The free one is in, so this is what I'm talking about here. This one, you can get it free. It's a free download on my LinkedIn, which is in the description box. In this video, there's a link to my LinkedIn, or Linktree, sorry, not LinkedIn, my Linktree. I think I maybe said LinkedIn in my last video as well. But yeah, so you can download this yourself for free if you want. But if you want the physical copy, it will be available on Etsy, so you can get it in the A6 laminated, or you can get it in the zipper style. And there's another one going up that I showed in my last video, but I just want to quickly show you this one as well before we get going. So we do have a collab with Leela Budgets. She has requested this one, so it is Are You Brave Enough? So I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but she's obviously not Scottish. If you watch her, she's very much English. However, she does have a very brave little redhead in her family. So obviously the character is very Scottish, and then obviously her brave little girl. So it's a really great little collaboration between the two of us, and we both love it. But so you can get it in the envelope style, or you can get it in the zipper style. Okay, it's quite a difficult one to make, so I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be perfect when you get it, but it is a scratch off challenge. So you can either, I thought to check that one was actually scratched. So it is a scratch off. Obviously, when I come to make it to sell, I will try and get these a lot more even. I think this one's a bit better, but it's a nightmare. I'm not gonna lie, they're really hard to do, but I've tried my hardest, and you're going to be scratching them off anyway, so it'll only be messy for a little while. This one's a little bit better. So basically, it's a 2 dice game. So you can buy dice with this, or you can use your own dice if you wish. And basically you roll the 2 dice. So the first dice you roll, I'm going to do like a 10 and a 6 sided dice, so 10 sided dice and 6 sided dice. That's what you can buy from me. If you want to use two sixes, or if you had a 7 and a 20, or whatever dices you had, you can use that. But then basically there's a scratch off, and there's 6 different what am I trying to say? It's like there's 12 characters, and they're all characters from that. But yeah, I've lost my train of thought completely. Yeah, so there's 12 of them, so you could do one a month, because obviously it's brave enough. But if you use a 10 and a 6 sided dice, the maximum you can save is £32. So it's not like a huge big number, if that makes sense. If you use the 10 and the 6 that you can buy, if you use other sided dice, obviously it will be more. But there's different consequences of scratching off, basically. I'm not going to tell you too much, but it might tell you just to stick with what's on the dice. It might tell you to add or multiply, or something like that, the numbers that you receive. But the maximum, if you use a 10 and a 6, will be 32. Okay, hope that makes sense. I'll try and explain it a little bit better at some other point. But yeah, these are, I'm not gonna lie, they're a nightmare, because they're just this one's also back to front, in case anybody is very smart. This should be on the front and it's on the back, so when it goes like that, it shouldn't, yeah. Anyhow, but yeah, so that is that. So that will be available on my Etsy either tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, very excited about that one, and all the other ones I've got coming up. I probably haven't sold that very well at all, but hopefully you like it. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it there to 24 minutes in, you did not need this long of a video. But yeah, take care, have a great day, week, and I will catch up with you all very, very soon. Bye bye.